So you got imported roster from NCAA. And in NCAA, there's two created players that I made in the game from the college game that has been imported into this league on Madden and on the Red roster. One would be my quarterback that I created. You guys have watched them get played on NCAA because I've done some video with that. And then you've also haven't seen any of the gameplay, but this is one of the other characters that I have done on the defensive side for once, and I'm surprised I didn't record any of it. I should have. But I have a defensive end that is my character that I made of my boy. So, and since I'm going into this season, it's a good thing I actually have the defensive player because it's like not even having Max being out like he was at the beginning of this season on this roster. Unfortunately, with a broken foot, I think it was, or something like that, ankle. But he comes back in 3 weeks. But so far, we've been doing pretty dang good without him. Defensive wise, we're doing pretty good. I've picked up some other key players, like Kyle Zuschek from the Niners, and then a left outside linebacker that they were putting up on the trade block that was pretty better fit than the one that we had overall wise. But other than that, I mean, defense, man, we've been killing it. But shutting them out left and right. We're undefeated going into this game. So let's get at it. Now, I do have to leave, go pick up my little one from school, and then later drop off a kid back at work. So, got to be back at 5, right?
Ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs next on Madden Football.
So,
it is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
See if we can get this game in for a half to leave.
Should I say Dean Ocho, because you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, I mean, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends.
Leave your door open.
Doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs,
I will be leaving to go get your sister in a little bit. I don't know if Mom's going to want to come with or...
It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end,
go.
Your offense is
Go lay down,
a key
Bubba.
piece. I know I'm biased,
go.
but at tight end, you, man, we make no
You're not in
mistake
trouble.
about it. We think we are
You
the
go, boy.
most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the
Arrowhead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down.
All right, Raiders, let's go.
The Chiefs come out.
We actually looked pretty decent against the Patriots last weekend.
MVP,
Got our opening season opener win against the Patriots in
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing.
Awesome.
It seemed like
Good
everything
job, guys.
was working for him, in that win.
Geno
The
Smith,
early rhythm he was able to
360
establish, he
something,
rode that to
362
the
yards,
final
I think it
whistle.
was, something like
He
that.
had an answer
Which is
to
awesome.
everything
Good
the
job.
defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continue.
Boom.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Boom, boom, boom. And then you got, you know, our
Work to
rookie
do now
running
as they
back
come
got
up
his
on
first
second and
touchdown,
long.
which is pretty good. Brock
They go play
Bowers
action with
tearing it up.
Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't
Where
get
you
away.
going,
They
Pacheco?
rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
He's not out for the season. I'm bringing him off of IR as soon as I can. If I can.
Opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Ariza, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
It's okay.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by their quarterback, the rookie out of Nebraska.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Doodah, touchdown Raiders, here we go, Doodah day.
That touchdown number 19 on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these
but
big
the thing
plays,
is
you got yourselves a weapon.
I hope his injury isn't as extensive as everyone's thinking. Because that knee that kept him out the
7-0
rest
is
of
our
the
score
game.
as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Patrick Mahomes is going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Yellow. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This returnable from inside his own 40. Crazy. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That is caught. What a throw. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for KC. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Strong. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run. Edwards-Helaire. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. A run with Edwards-Helaire. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the 10th. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Ooh.
So after one, it's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll motion a tight end right. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Boom, and then 96. Wow. With the flop on top of him.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. In the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. A gain there of 27 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Andy Reid wants another look at that, and Big Red has thrown the red challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll look to throw yet again. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Vegas. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Matt Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Guys, this team sucks.
Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They've opened up a big lead already. Try to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
What are you doing,
He was
bro?
trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. 3rd down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season, now up over 500 yards on the ground. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
There it is.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow. The 2nd ever Black Friday game. The Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead.
Sorry, boys.
Even more good
You guys
matchups
trying to
check
get
out
into a
in the
party
late
chat
afternoon
or wanted
window.
me to open
A
up
4
one.
o'clock start up in Baltimore, where it'll be the
No
Ravens
offense.
taking on the Philadelphia
Sorry,
Eagles.
Jeep. Sorry, Dex.
Finally, on Monday night,
Nothing
Cyber
against you
Monday.
guys.
Put the credit
I'm
card away and settle in for the
actually
Browns and
kind of
Broncos
busy.
from Denver.
I do have to take a kid back to work at 5. I got to pick up Haley from school. So, like, unfortunately, her normal ride got her car taken away. So,
The highlights from the first
yeah.
half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early.
And
And
on
now
top
you have
of
to
all
wonder
that, I've
how
been
these
busy
teams will
dealing
approach
with my
this
own
second
stuff
half.
and
Because
the
this
wife.
one's already close to
So,
being in the bag if it's not already.
but I get kind of tired of being in party chat and having to leave, run, do this, and leave you guys in party chat, and not be able to actually talk or any of that stuff. So, or
all right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
I'm not even going to be able to kick it for a
on the
long
return,
period of time.
it is Trey Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights.
But I'm free after 5.
Touchdown passes on point
for
with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
I was hoping that'd be a tighter spin. You can kind
They'll break the huddle.
off of
Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's in. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them,
got a little limp on the ankle there.
So far.
What's going on there?
Even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Sounds like y'all got a problem. Your quarterback taking too many hits.
Mahomes now on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless
got a
pursuit
problem?
of this
Check it
quarterback
out.
when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play
Stay
for
inside
the
the
offense
pocket.
and a big
Go
pickup.
try to run.
This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big
Ball
loss.
out, one. Boom.
They'll throw now
Get
third
off.
and forever.
Yeah, but you can't do nothing. Come on, Mahomes. You guys,
And that's a
solid
great
man-man
job
defense there,
defensively
boys. Good
here on
job,
third
corners.
down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when
All
the
that
quarterback
time, he
decides
still
to
couldn't
turn
find
into
an
a runner
open
himself,
guy.
they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The offense headed back out. Captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. The drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike. That was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one taken.
Nice, and he held on to it after getting walloped.
Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
Woo.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That's the big one. Touchdown pass number 56 on the year. He breaks Peyton Manning's all-time mark. Manning threw 55 in 2013. That record goes down here.
That's
Now
right.
Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
What's going on, Mahomes? I told you were going to lose today. It's going to be a hard game. If you leave here without
Both
an
teams
injury, I'd
ready
be
to go
surprised.
once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Now a give on the ground. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
A run on first and goal. And he's got another one. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Raiders 56, Chiefs nothing.
Come on. You guys got to get better.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on
They
first
can't do
and 10.
anything.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes
Come here,
gives
boy.
it to Pacheco.
Give him all biscuits.
And he'll take this to about the 28. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
That's right. Take his head off.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Yellow.
A tight end in motion now. Mahomes
My
now
mama
to throw
said,
on
my
2nd
mama
down.
said, come here.
And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
I think you had a little too much Gatorade. Need some more quality H2O.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Boom. Where you going? Jock with the hard hit. Yeah, you should be happy there, Antonio.
3rd and long.
Unfortunately, you're not our head coach this year. Pete Carroll is.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Dang it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense.
Nice. Yeah, we gotta accept that. It worked.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here we go, They'll try the right side this time. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
All right.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Made a mistake now, and you want me to throw the ball. Huh?
He'll look to throw. Oop. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Here's a run. And he will score again. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg in the end zone.
That's the end of the game.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And they'll get a few extra days to rest as they get the victory here on this Black Friday.
All right, folks. I got to go grab a kid. I'll catch you all on the flip side.